Good evening, warrior women. How are you? You know who I am, Khadijah at KhadijahCoaches.com. Today I'm coming to you with day 16 of the 21-day challenge based on the book by Yvonne Oswald, Your Every Word Has Power. And drum roll please. Brrr. Today's card that I pulled is entitled Health. Health, right? And the keywords are accomplishment, organization, commitment, and consistency. Accomplishment, organization, commitment, and consistency. And the power thought says, I can do this. I've succeeded before. I can do this. I've succeeded before. And the action step says walk, run, or jump for 5 minutes today. And then finally, the news flash says a powerful wave of energy was activated last week for you. Enjoy it now. A powerful wave of energy was activated for you last week. Enjoy it now. I said that wrong, but y'all get the idea. Anyway, so let me just talk to you guys about what each of these things mean to me. I can do this. I've succeeded before. So let's relate that to something in our lives, right? Because let's go back to the self-doubt, right? We've all experienced self-doubt, especially when you're starting out with a new venture or a new idea or a new business, right? So I've done things in the past. I've done network marketing. I've done real estate. I've started businesses. My husband and I ran a couple of businesses. And so when you're starting out with a new one, that's completely, totally different from what you're used to doing. You know, if you've done network marketing before and now you're a life coach, I'll use myself as an example. Perfect example. I can't talk today. I don't know why, but we're going to get past that. So I went from doing network marketing to deciding that I was going to become a life coach. And not that I have anything against network marketing. It's made a lot of people wealthy. It's changed a lot of people's lives. But I was really searching for how I could really serve people in a way that empowered them, right? It wasn't about me being empowered necessarily. It was about me empowering other people, specifically women, because I am a woman and I know what it's like to be a mom, to be a wife, to go from being a wife to a widow, to go from, deciding to put away that title to being a single woman who's raising children. I know exactly what that's like. And to go from that to now deciding that I was no longer going to be a victim to my circumstances, to deciding to be a victor of my circumstances, I can speak to that all day long, right? And then I've always been a person that talked to my friends, was resourceful, could tell them about different things and different programs and different ideas of things that could help them, right? I knew there was some kind of way to mirror those two natural gifts that I have, because the experience of life definitely is a gift, right? Even if it's something you could say is a tragedy, it's still a gift somewhere in that, right? Napoleon Hill talks about that a lot, about finding the gift inside of the tragedy that you've experienced in your life. So I knew that that was a gift. I knew that I naturally had this talent of helping people, just naturally helping them. Pick up the phone. I could tell you anything about any subject, right? So then mirroring those two experiences with deciding, all right, you know what? I'm going to become a coach, and I'm going to coach women, and I'm going to talk to women about money, right? And then, of course, as soon as you announce that, who shows up? I'm reading a book now. This entity, we'll say, goes by different names. One of the names that this book that I'm reading now, called True Prosperity, mentions this entity as the competitor, right? Some people call this entity the enemy. Some people say devil, right? Whatever name you want to put on that person or that entity or that spirit or that energy inevitably shows up when you decide to do something bold and big and declare it in your life. So, reading this power thought today, I can do this. I've succeeded before. Just relating it back to that, it helps me when I read it to reinforce that I have been successful at many things before. So if I was successful at many things before, why would I not be successful now? What would be the thing standing in my way other than myself, other than my self-doubt, right? So I'm just relating everything to real life and the things and the struggles that I go through as a person with doubting myself or having low self-esteem. I don't think people can relate to you if you haven't shared your story and shared with them how you got from one place to the other, And that's my intentions with doing these videos. One was to be consistent, to learn how to be consistent no matter what's going on, because life happens. I had a situation on my way back home from Alabama, and just by the grace of God, everything lined up and worked out, and I was able to get home safe and sound, and I'm so thankful and I'm so grateful for that. But getting back to what we're talking about, because I'm excited, and sometimes when I get excited, I start forgetting things. But the news flash. Okay, so the news flash says a powerful wave of energy was activated last week for you. Enjoy it now. I don't know what that powerful wave of energy was. Maybe it was just deciding that no matter what goes on, no matter what happens, no matter what self-doubt or those little stories that you have about who you are, no matter what, when I make a decision from now on, when I make a decision, I'm going to forge forward, whether it's perfect, whether it's imperfect, whether somebody else doesn't like the idea. The goal for me in 2015 is to get way outside of the box. I mean, like way outside of the box, like uncomfortably way outside of the box, right? So, that was the card. Then, just to talk a little bit about the workbook, because I always promise I'm going to include the workbook along with the cards. The daily action card, you guys know what that is. Run, walk, or jump for 5 minutes today. Yesterday, what made me proud was staying calm in the midst of my storm, because I had a little mini storm on the way back home. And typically, I would have probably had a little tantrum out there on the highway, started to cry, and then been unable to solve the problem. I was very calm, and it enabled me to think clearly about what I needed to do. I had people calling me. I had people there for me, when I picked up the phone, right away. Everything just lined up. So I was proud of myself for staying calm. And the people, I wound up having to stay overnight in a town. And when I tell you all that from the tow man to the highway patrolmen to the hotel people, from the maids, from the lady who came to pick me up the next day to take me to my car, just accommodating, pleasant about it. It was just incredible. It was incredible. And I attribute a little part of that to my attitude. The rest all belongs to divine source, divine love, God, Jesus, Allah, whoever you call, whatever name you want to put on that energy. That was who was operating in the rest of that. But that little bit of attitude, like your attitude, contributes to you in a situation. Let me just say that. And then what I'm excited to do today is just relax. I did a lot of relaxing today. I did a lot of reading. I put down here I was going to watch YouTube, but I haven't even gotten a chance to do that because I've been so busy trying to catch up via emails and catch up on some of the work that I need to have done business wise. But I did relax a lot today. And then the gift I give to myself is relaxation, right? Because you know what I realized? I have been traveling since the better part of November, all the way up until yesterday. I went to a workshop in Charlotte back in November, the week before Thanksgiving. We left the workshop, went to South Carolina for a week, stayed there, had Thanksgiving dinner. I ran the 5K there. You guys know I run a lot, and I've done a couple of 5Ks. Left there, came back home for a couple of days, then left back out, went to graduation in Maryland, went to Reiki training because I'm also studying to be a Reiki healer, went to Reiki healing, came back, then went to Alabama. So I have been traveling for the better part of 6 to 7 weeks. It's okay for me to relax at this point, right? I think so. What do you guys think? But anyway, in the book, it talks about cleaning day. Today was the day for cleaning. And there were a bunch of different things to do. And one of the things I am going to do on the list, there's about 7 different things here. It says buy a large $10 exercise ball. Instead of sitting in an office chair, you'll stay fit and have a straight back while you work. So I'm going to go out at some point this week, if not this week, next week, and invest in buying an exercise ball that I can sit on because I'm always on my computer. I do most of my work on my computer, and I'm always sitting either on my bed or in an office chair. So I'm going to invest in myself. I'm going to invest in my health. I'm going to invest in a good, strong back. Anyway, this is my share for today. Today is 16 of the 21-day challenge. Your every word has power. Oh, one more thing, guys. I wanted to show you what I did. I went out and I bought the lottery tickets. Remember yesterday's vlog, day 15? It said to buy the lottery tickets. So I went and did that today, and that was quite interesting because I didn't know what the heck I was doing. So I just walked in there and said to the guy at the counter, give me one of... There were 3 different advertisements in the window. I said, give me one of each of those. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. If I'm supposed to do numbers or something, let me know. So he just basically did an automatic thing where I didn't have to pick any numbers. The machine picks it for you. And I was able to get like the 3 tickets for like $4 and something. And so I did it. So we shall see what comes about as a result of these lottery tickets. I'm still kind of like trying to figure that one out, you guys. Like, why would she want you to go buy lottery tickets? But we'll see what happens. I'll let you know what the results are. From that, you know how to reach me. KhadijahCoaches.com. You can email me, KhadijahCoaches@gmail.com. You can also find me on my Facebook page, also Khadijah Coaches. If you have not liked or commented or subscribed to my channel, please do so. I really would appreciate it. Until tomorrow, see you for day 17. Bye.